unfortunately. But here we go. We actually get a cutscene after a boss fight.
I think that's enough for now. Get out of my sight.
How could I?
Strength.
Yeah, Ciela gets a lot of characterization in this game, and sort of develops a bit. I suppose that's making up for DDS1, where we really didn't have much to say besides comic relief.
Gotta bear your own burden. Your karma.
And obtain the Master Key from the Tribvana. Master Key. I don't think there's anything else, but this room is kind of important. Karma. The laws of reincarnation suggest the human souls are bound to the world, even after death. Angel's liberation would be breaking away from that. Nobody knows what will come after liberation, but it could be the true form of mankind. Angel connected the concept of biological evolution. Karma's simplest form is natural selection. She believes that path leads to enlightenment, but with different wording, isn't that just annihilation? That is, by God, let's swap that party around. Serph, Roland Argela. Let's go with that. Serph, look at this document. Report on the salvage of Cyber Shaman number 19 and the virus experiment. This is pretty important that you talk to Argela here. Just give some background. So yeah, 2025. Upon the fulfillment of Tribe 96 Embryon, EGG firewalls and Samsara software protection were deactivated. Number 19 recovered her consciousness. However, this confirmed the utter destruction of all Stage 1 data. This is all background for the junkyard here. A special investigations committee questioned the technical director and 27 employees about the matter and conducted an inspection of the entire division. They concluded that the incident was unavoidable and caused by the accidental execution of initialization code set by number 19. However, since 97% of the demon virus experiment data had been saved in the backup system, this incident should have little to no effect on the Nirvana project. In conclusion, it was decided Ashura Project Stage 1 held very little value to the society at the time of the incident, so the technical division will now be pardoned. That's a lot to read very fast. But yeah, there's some background stuff on the junkyard there. Victims of the QVA syndrome are scattered throughout the area. Oh, we got bad. That's bad. Let's get rid of that before you go. I guess the people can't live without the sacrifices of others, yeah? If that's true, I'd like to do something in return. I'll go back and save in a second, but just want to talk to everyone here. Did you examine the document Argela found? The green file we saw must have been the initialization code. Even though the color and size are different, something similar is in the sky here. I feel uneasy. Yeah, so that sort of gives a look at the Karma Society's perspective on what was happening in the junkyard for us. So yeah, that's pretty cool to see. It's cool to see the dates in which everything happened. So anyway, let's continue on now. I think that's it for this dungeon. It really should be. We have the Master Key now, which we can use somewhere. Select the floor. Let's go to the 30th basement. Unfortunately, this is the last time we're going to be able to hear the EGG facilities theme. Egg of the Universe, which is such a nice theme. When we revisit this place, which we will, trust me, it gets replaced with a different theme, which is not as good. Okay, that's a little odd. Are there encounters down here or not? Because I'm at max solenoids at the moment, and that's interesting. Disarm security lock with the Master Key, hell yeah. Security lock disarm. Also, I completely forgot to mention the music in that battle. The music is called, it's a remix of Hunting from the first game. It's called Hunting Betrayal, because he betrayed his comrades. Tribvana Earth did. So yeah, that's really cool. It's a really good remix, and won't be the last time you hear of it. But it fits there. And I feel like an idiot for not mentioning it. But here we are at the EGG, or the egg. And there's that cat. Remember at the end of the last game,
Sarah!
when we saw the little teaser for DDS2, we saw this facility. We saw her in this room.
Serph.
And here we go. Here's Sarah. Butt naked, but alive and well.
I thought that you were gone.
That will need to wait.
Unfortunately. Heat.
You will obey me, Seraphita. Your duty as
So full name's Seraphita,
soothe God and
which is
preserve
important.
humanity.
Seraphita is obviously a
Accept this duty, and your
religious
friends will
reference,
not be
which
harmed.
we will go over later. So, Heat here is willing to do whatever QVI says. Which means
instant.
this. Straight through
Why'd
Serph's
you just
stomach.
stand there?
This is a very, very important choice. This is the first one in this game. Where remember those two choices in the first game to do with heat that were very important that carry over into this game. Well, for this game you have two more of those choices, and the first one is here. So the one that you need to select is We're Comrades. I won't let you have Sarah, that sounds cooler, but We're Comrades is more thematic, I suppose, thematically appropriate. But we're comrades. And they grab each other and fall into the EGG. So, and Sarah has a flashback of Heat and Serph. Oddly enough. And this is the point of the game where everything just goes south. Everything goes south. Nothing good happens from this point onwards. So, these little satellite dishes that, or radar dishes that we saw earlier. Also, the Karma City looks pretty cool at night time when it's all lit up.
The harp is operating on its own!
The harp.
Can't be.
We noticed those
System isn't even
the
connected.
computers throughout the EGG facility
Transmitting from our
that
side. Upload rate
showed
is
the harps. Harps?
945.56 zettabytes per second!
That is a lot.
That dwarfs
Holy
even
crap.
the incident 5 years ago!
So things aren't great at the moment because now everything is just dissolving into data and being transferred to the sun.
The Earth, it's disappearing.
So everything
God's consuming data from
is
the
just being
planet
dissolved
itself.
slowly into the sun. But that's not all. Angel fought off everyone else here. Took her long enough. Jesus, nighttime. But, you know, it's too bad. Two terrible things that happened. Serph and Heat are both dead.
Leave them.
They're dead.
What's in there?
Serph is dead. He
So-
died so that we could live.
That sucks. Which means he's not in the party. So Serph is dead, Heat is dead. And, you know, Earth doesn't have much longer until it's completely dissolved into data. So, how do you like them apples? Some terrible things went down. And that's not all.
How could this happen? The human race is doomed.
So, just in case you didn't like QVA, well, has the game got something for you? Angel shoots QVA straight between the back, straight in the back of the head, and QVA is dead. And Angel is her killer.
Refuse to accept that
So she didn't
emotions
last long.
Influence actions. The history of mankind ended long
So-
ago.
That's 3 shocking revelations. So I mean, your reward for beating the EGG facility is the plot progressing a hell of a lot. So we somehow found clothes for Sarah again. Her exact same ones from the first game.
We're comrades! Oh, what the hell? It wasn't supposed to be this way!
Cielo.
So now everyone's feeling terrible.
Do you know of a way to stop the data transmission? We only have until sunrise.
I'm not sure where Gale got that information, but yeah.
Tear it out of the ground myself if I have to.
That's not an option. God must be returned to normal. The only way to speak with God is the EGG.
Yeah, they say
So
the
what do we
EGG.
do?
The power plant. Machines need energy, right? Even machines that mimic God.
So, as left the party. Yeah, now we... Let's get out of a terrible area like that. Yeah, now we control Gale, of all characters. You thought we were controlling Sarah? No. We're controlling Gale, with his awkward as all hell running animation. He's not too concerned about things going south. He's just having a light jog everywhere. But Serph is no longer in the party, which means... that sucks. That really sucks for us. Serph was our best member, and now he's gone. Which means everything that was on Serph. Actually, no. I think all the rings that he had. Yeah, so I think that was Serph's ring. He's de-equipped that, unequipped that. So yeah, anything that Serph had equipped or stuff he had is just back in the items. So ammo and ring. So yeah, I'm gonna push through this terribly emulated area. Thanks PS3. There's too many electronics for it to run solely on backup power. If we blow the power plant, that should be enough to stop the transmission. Cielo. I bet Sarah was so happy to see Serph again, and then... I know what you're going to say. What would Serph do? I know that, but... Sarah? Can we talk to Sarah or not? No. Fred? Be proud of your emotions, Gale, right? Yeah, so... Gale, don't worry, Gale won't become a silent protagonist. Gale will still speak, but what's the name? He's the playable character at this point now, which is very weird. It's very weird to just have Gale be playable, you know, or just someone, you know, the main character dying, and then what's the name? You have to just play as another character that's with them. But this is a problem with DDS2, is that because the story dictates Also, that looks really cool. You know, the world map at night looks really cool. Because the story seriously dictates the game overall. That also affects your party members, which means, like, you know, Serph is dead, and we just lost a super useful party member. And another point of why I think this game gets so much better on a second playthrough, is because you know the Serph is going to die, and you know how to work around that. So, you know, first playthrough, I had no idea Serph was going to die. So I just, you know, kept playing as normal, and I assumed that this would be the party for the rest of the game. Maybe we'd get heat back at one point. You know, maybe we could have 6 party members, and I knew Sarah was on the front cover with a demon form, so I assumed we could get 7 party members. So, you know, that's what I was assuming. But the game doesn't exactly work how you'd think it would, so yeah, it's a shame, but oh well. Alright, cool, we got new inventory here. Goodbye, great chat. Oh no, this is selling. Whoops. Yeah, so I don't know, it's a very awkward point to talk about because it's so spoilery. You know, because Serph dies, and you know, he's not coming back in the party. It's like your best member's dead and the leader of the group is dead, which is like it's pretty bold of the game, and it's pretty cool, honestly. You know, like your main character's dead. Let's grab the spyglass for this game. There we go. But you know, it's like the consequence of that is like we just lost such a useful party member. And this is where the game starts to get difficult, because Serph was likely your best member, right? Maybe not. Maybe, you know, Argila or Roland or whoever was your best member, but you know, since Serph is gone, your party is considerably weaker, including mine. Mine is considerably weaker. We can't just easily take out enemies, you know, by using some powerful magic. So things are a little tougher now, because Serph's gone. And say, for example, maybe you had buffs and useful healing spells on Serph, but no one else. Well, they're all gone. There's no warning that Serph is gonna disappear from the party, which sucks, seriously. I tried talking to the guys inside, but as you can see, it didn't do much good. Are they planning to die along with the city? Here's the deal. Apparently Angel will be commanding the pursuit unit herself. But don't worry, I won't let her get anywhere near you. Where I come from, we'll lay down our lives if it meant saving our comrades. Alright. So here we're introduced to one of my least favourite dungeons in this game. Well, looking back on it, it's not too bad. It's a little repetitive and a little, like it's not very, it doesn't really tell you, or it doesn't really give much of a hint on where you should be going next sometimes. Sarah's unconscious, so that's why we couldn't speak to her earlier. Argila? Looks like we'll have to use force. Time to get serious. Fred, take care of Sarah. The old lady died? What the heck's going on? Word of that spread fast. Wow. Is the society insane? Expect some company, gal. Yeah, the society is still willing to fight us off, you know, instead of maybe forming an alliance with us and or a truce or something, and then just trying to figure things out. Alright, so this song, I can't remember what this song's called, but it's a Power Plants theme. It's very interesting. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's a little, it doesn't seem that bad now, but it's a stagnant song. Like, once the percussion kicks in, it's very odd, and I'm not really a fan of it. But I think, I don't know if the percussion's going to start up or not, but just alongside Gal's awkward running animation. Yeah, there you go. It's so weird, just the music alongside Gal's awkward running animation just creates this feeling of... It's odd, it's very unusual. It feels weird and out of place. But anyway, they've got sandbags set up here. We'll keep them busy. Hurry up and shut this place down. Then I don't think the song's very good. This is our first line of defense, Gal. The Locapala can't hold the enemy back. They'll slowly withdraw. While they delay the enemy, we'll head to the control room. Oh yeah, I hate this part of the song. Like the dissonant scale here. It just clashes with the rest of the chords of the song. It's crawling with demons in there. Once we go in, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's get moving. Okay, so don't worry. But like when he says that, it just means that you can't leave the area for a while. Which is fine. Actually, is there anything we want to buy? Ah, much better song. No, we got plenty of this stuff. That's okay. I might get a few more panaceas. Didn't buy very many, but I want to keep money for mantras. So anyway, let's grab. I do like how this place looks though, because it changes things up a bit. We have this sort of green look to the dungeon, which is like this lime green. It looks nice. And there's no large terminal here. Just Jesus. Because, you know, for the past few dungeons, it's either been brown, grey, brown, grey, brown, grey. Although I suppose the EGG facility had this sort of whitish blue. But this goes full on green, a lime green. It looks nice. I don't know who's in the party, but let's go. This is the last console. What the hell are you guys doing? It's too late, and you're about to die anyway. Alright. So we have Nagas here, which are weak to fire, I presume, as per usual. We don't have... God. Let's get Cielo in the party, I suppose. We don't have a third member. God. Okay. Madir Rama was discovered. That's excellent. Let's see, you guys move to Earth. Yep, thought so. Awesome. Muda? Maybe? Come on. I've got it to work off camera. Damn it. That's instant death. Maybe. Let's just skip. Go to Razi. Alright, so there we go. Luckily our party can still hold their own. Anyway, if we examine this, console's broken.